Now, we do know that Los Santos in the Grand Theft Auto series is based off of real-life Los Angeles, and that the Los Santos from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and the Los Santos from Grand Theft Auto 5 are two different versions of Los Santos. San Andreas' Los Santos being set in the 3D universe, while Grand Theft Auto 5's Los Santos being set in the HD universe. Which brings us to today's video, that being the forgotten locations of Los Santos, where I'll go over locations from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas' version of Los Santos that were never brought over to Grand Theft Auto 5's version of Los Santos. Now, for a disclaimer, I won't be discussing locations from San Andreas that have a GTA 5 counterpart. For example, I won't be including locations like Ganton, which is a Grand Theft Auto San Andreas version of Compton, because Davis is the HD universe variation of Ganton from San Andreas. With all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started with the video. First on the list would be East Beach in San Andreas. East Beach in San Andreas is based off of real-life Long Beach, which is a part of LA County. East Beach has a commercial district of shops and restaurants, and a beach district with a boardwalk, a pedestrian bridge that goes over the highway, and it also has some apartments and some houses as well. Neither East Beach or a variation of it was featured in Grand Theft Auto 5. This could be due to how big the area could be, but if we go over Grand Theft Auto 5's Los Santos, we can see that if East Beach was in Grand Theft Auto 5, it will be in this area of the map, where the Palomino Mountains are to the southeast of the map. It feels like it would fit perfectly here since there's this long stretch of road right along the oil fields. And just like in San Andreas, and just like in real life, this area is across from the port of LS, or in real life, the port of Los Angeles. So maybe East Beach or a Long Beach variation wasn't made in Grand Theft Auto 5 due to hardware limitations or due to the fact that it was taking too long for the development cycle. Another forgotten location would be Las Colinas in San Andreas. Las Colinas is based off of multiple locations in LA County, but I believe Las Colinas takes most of its inspiration from Highland Park and Lincoln Heights. Las Colinas is located in the northeast part of Los Santos and San Andreas. It features many small homes, a trailer park, and some high-rise buildings as well. The architecture on some of the houses are Spanish-based architecture. Las Colinas is also built on multiple levels of hills. This location did not make a return in Grand Theft Auto 5, and the closest we got was El Barrio Heights. However, El Barrio Heights is based off a real-life Signal Hill, so it's not meant to be the GTA 5 version or variation of Las Colinas. However, El Barrio Heights would be the closest we would get to a version of Las Colinas in GTA 5, since they're both Spanish-based neighborhoods in East LA. And El Barrio Heights is built on a small elevated hill. It almost feels like the developers at Rockstar started creating Las Colinas but stopped halfway through and ended up just making El Barrio Heights along with oil fields. Lastly would be El Corona. El Corona is based off of Pico Union, a neighborhood in real-life Los Angeles. El Corona is a Hispanic neighborhood, home of the gang, the Barrios Los Aztecas. El Corona is right next to the Los Santos airport. El Corona has a convenience store, apartment complexes, and a neighborhood home of Caesar, the leader of the Aztecas. El Corona also features a train station as well. El Corona does not exist in GTA 5, and the closest inspiration to El Corona in GTA 5, which is actually a real reach if I'm being honest, would have to be La Puerta by Vespucci Beach, since this neighborhood is the closest residential neighborhood to the Los Santos airport, even though La Puerta is based on San Pedro in LA. Now, those were the forgotten locations of Los Santos for San Andreas, for whatever reason weren't featured in Grand Theft Auto 5. Now, if you guys did go enjoy this video, found it informative, if you found it entertaining, like and a comment would be appreciated, subscribe to the channel. And with all that out of the way, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody.